Hi guys, back here with another video. This is a very requested and a very long overdue video. I have been asked by subscribers, people that watch my videos and friends, when am I going to do a belt collection update video, and I'm finally doing it today. Today is 16 July 2024 and this is my current collection. So I will try and keep this video as short as possible, but I do want to give you guys a close look at each belt. The amazing thing is, the only simulated leather strap I have is the WWE Hogan 86. All of these belts are on real leather. Most of them are made overseas, and only a few of them are official shop replicas. So AEW, Premier, and of course WWE shop. So I'm going to start with my oldest belt. My oldest belt to date, as far as I can remember. My 2007 red logo ECW. This was made about 3 years ago by Jamil Sullery. JS Championship belts. 4mm SD. I really liked the look of the red logo ECW. The red logos really worked, and I really liked all the black paint in the fence area, so I got it painted like that. And this is easily one of my favourite belts. I never grew up watching AEW, but without AEW we wouldn't have chairs, ladders, kendo sticks, tables, barbed wire, thumbtacks, or flaming tables and stuff like that. So this is more of a tribute to ECW, that it's more history, because without ECW we wouldn't really have all those matches. So that's the reason I have this, and it is a very nice looking belt. Next, this is one of my prized possessions, I should say. This is the official AEW replica. I got this from America and I paid a lot of money for it. It was re-levered and restoned. Unfortunately, when it arrived, the stones were falling off to the touch. The leather cut was really bad and the snaps wouldn't work because the whole strap was out of alignment. So I sent it to Rob Passmore, Gorilla Gems. He cleaned up all the glue that was on the plates. He put new stones in. This has cubics and then it has Swarovskis around the border, so it is a mixture. That was Rob's suggestion and it came out absolutely amazing. Rob even fixed some of the paint. There was some gold paint missing and Rob fixed it. You can't even tell there was anything wrong with this. That's how well it came out. This is re-levered by Daniel Ripley from D-Rip Belts, and his work is absolutely amazing. Some of the best leather in the UK. This belt really does mean a lot to me because I put so much time, effort and money into it, and I really can't see myself letting go of this one, to be honest, because it really is one of my favourites. Next, I was fortunate enough to get a Billy Lumis, aka Belt Performance Big Eagle. I got this last year. I never thought I would have a American made belt, and it came up and I took the chance, and I definitely don't regret it. It is a very amazing belt, very detailed, one of the best belts I've ever held, and I absolutely love it. I never really grew up on the Big Eagle, but I always liked the design. I still prefer the block logo with the blue and the blue strap, but this is a very nice version as well. My favourite to hold the Big Eagle was Steve Austin, and Triple H. This is the, I think it's the 2K version. Let's have a look. Yep, this is the JMar 2K, so I think Triple H did hold this version. Next, this is a very special belt to me. This was given to me by my really good friend Gary Sutton. I traded him my $1 million belt and he gave me this in return. And some belts are meant to be in your collection, some belts are not meant to be in your collection. I think the $1 million belt was definitely meant to be in Gary's collection. He gave it to his wife as a gift, and both of them really liked that belt. They got more out of it than I ever did. I only got it because I wanted to see it, to be honest. I don't really have much of an attachment to that belt. I strictly got it because I wanted to see it in person. But this belt, I've got so much out of it. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's brass, CNC made by Arosha Belts, 24 karat gold plating, hand texture. You can see how that texture looks. It's like a, I think they call it a sparkling texture or gloving texture. You can see how raw that texture is. Shazib Saeed did an awesome job. And my favourite part about this belt, it's got green in the banners, it's got green on the globe, and my absolute favourite part, it's got green in the stars. This belt it's fantastic, it really stands out, and the green really works for this belt. It's the same art for the Reggie version, it's just got texture and green instead of the black banners and the blue globe. It's got the Gary Sutton bandana design on the strap with stitching. So you can see the bandana design. There is some tooling, but you might not be able to see it because of the design. And then it says Eagle Savage with the eagle head. This thing's absolutely amazing. I love it, I really do. As I said, this belt was definitely meant to be in my collection. Next, you've got the WWE 2D Big Gold Textured, made by Altair Belts, Alienas. Altair did a very good job on this belt. It's a hybrid. I grew up on the 3D Big Gold. I did have a Navas version, but I did end up letting it go in a trade. Then I got this one made. I love this belt. When I say hybrid, it's the Midwest Dave Milliken textured 2D plates on a JMar strap, meaning it's a very tight leather cut, which I like. And then it's got the 2x5 snaps, JMar style tooling, with the crest right there. And I just love the 2x5 on each side style straps. That was the strap on the original 3D, and I got it on this one. For anybody that might know, my belts are on this desk and on this shelf. So I've literally taken everything down and put it on the bed, which took a bit of time. So some effort did go into this video, and I hope you guys like it. Next, you've got the really cool belt. This belt just looks badass, it really does. This is the nickel version, Smoking Skull, WWF. This is made by Alienas, Altair Belts. I was going to go for gold, but everybody has the gold. And when I saw a couple of people with the silver version, I really liked it. The silver version matched Austin's gimmick with the silver accent pieces on his jacket and everything. And I think he should have used the silver one on TV, but the gold one did look really good. I prefer the nickel one. And this thing's amazing. The red logos really stand out, and then the black skull with the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and then the black champion banner. And then you've got a similar fence style tooling. Sorry, not tooling. You've got a fence type of design, very similar to the Undisputed. I just noticed that right now, which is why I'm pointing it out. Next, you've got the Premier X Division by Premier. This is, I think, 3mm plates, so they're not the thickest, but they are pretty well etched. This is on Daniel Ripley leather, and the leather is amazing. Even though this is his older work, it's still fantastic. So there is a very slight mark right there, but that can be expected from a belt this old. I think this is from, the early, I think it's from the late 2000s, 2008 and after that, so it is quite an old belt. Again, all of these videos have their own individual reviews on my YouTube channel, so if you want to check those out, please do. There's a lot of detail to show in each belt, and I cover everything in the videos. Next, you've got another prized possession. This is the Premier NWA Dome Globe on Daniel Ripley leather. This leather was done last year by Daniel, and he did a fantastic job. I did not get the laced border, because sometimes the lace border can come undone if you handle your belt too much, and I do like to handle my belt, even though I'm very careful. When you bend it, the lace, it can start unraveling because it's done in a certain way, and if you bend the strap too much, it might start coming loose. So for that reason, I got a custom stamp. It gives it the look of a laced border, but it is tooling, similar to what the official Premier replica had, and this tooling came out really nice. This is one of my favourite belts, it really is. I had a bud pack version, which was good, but it was big. That was based on the Nick Aldis version. I know that Figures Inc. made a new version recently, well, a couple of years ago. That was a really good version, very detailed, but again, it was a very big version. Me, I'm a fan of the smaller version, the one that Ric Flair held in the 80s, and this version is based on that side. It's much smaller and it's easier to hold, and I just think it's one of the best world title designs in history. People do think it's an old man belt, but I don't really agree with that opinion. Next, you've got a hand nugget textured Cody IC, the JMAR version with the black logos and the red swoosh. This was made by Ali Nasser, High Out Belts, and he did an absolute fantastic job. You can see the nugget texturing. I did have a Orm version of this, that was brilliant, but it was based on the Reggie artwork. Then I had the Altair version, which was CNC made. That was a fantastic version as well. Unfortunately, I did have to let that go due to personal circumstances, so I'm very lucky to have one of these again in my collection. This is one of my favourite belts. I just love the way that the nugget texture looks behind the black logos, and it really stands out with the red swoosh. I've always been a big fan of the classic IC Reggie one, but it had too much blank space. So when this debuted, I was a big fan of it because the texture filled up some of that blank space and it looked much better. Again, you can see how nice that texture looks. It changes colour. This is all hand textured, very well done. Next. Okay, next. I'm trying to see. Next. Yep, here we go. Next up, you've got one of my favourites. You've got 2023 WWE Big Gold, or whatever they're calling it. Most people just call it the Big Gold. This was given to Seth Rollins by, Seth Rollins won it in a match against, I think it was AJ Styles, and he was crowned champion. This is one of my favourite belts. I didn't like it at first because, to me, nothing could replace the Big Gold, but this does have its own unique design and it's really grown on me. This is the belt that I keep downstairs in my little home office where my computer and everything is. I keep this on my desk, so this belt's always with me in that small little room. Next, you've got the WWE Undisputed. I did a review on this a while ago, and then I did an update video a couple of days ago, which was last week. This has the Alvin Pole side plate, base plates, and the Alvin Pole real leather strap. It's got Daniel Ripley sidebars, and it's got Cody Rhodes side plates. I still got my Roman Reigns side plates, but I do like the look of these. Roman will always be my favourite to hold this belt, and I still got his side plates, so if I want to change him I can. Next, you've got one of my favourite belts. This is made by Everlean Belts, Abdul Rahim. This is a TNA Wildcat Championship. The version Sting debuted after defeating Jeff Hardy at Victory Road. And this is one of my favourite belts. It's got like a Big Gold-esque type of centre plate, but it's original enough to have its own design as well. It's got the silver globes on the side plates. One of my favourite belts. I have got a full review of this on my YouTube. Next, you've got one of my favourites. If you're wondering why that belt is, popping up like that, because that's the only belt with simulated leather and it's not very flexible, so that's why it looks like that. However, it is my favourite belt. WWE did a fantastic job on this replica. If you want to get this replica, do not hesitate, definitely get it. My suggestion, wait until it goes on sale and then buy it. There's no need to pay full price. This is the latest Hogan 86, the one that they released, I think this year or last year. If anybody knows what year this was released, please let me know. Was it this year or was it last year? I think it was early this year. Next, you've got my latest belt. I got this literally on Friday. So the Friday that just went a couple of days ago. Today is Tuesday. This is a Navas HD V2 Undisputed. V4. This is a Navas HD V4. I absolutely love this belt. This was an unplanned purchase, but the price that it was going for, I just couldn't turn it down. I was hesitant that I thought the price might have been too good to be true, but it's fantastic. There's nothing wrong with it. It's in amazing condition, brand new, and I don't regret getting this, I really don't. It's a fantastic looking belt. So guys, that's it for my belt collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do have a couple of more belts coming in the future. I'm not sure when they are coming, but they are coming. They will be overseas belts. I also have a spinner being restoned by Rob Passmore. That should be done in probably a couple of months. But to be honest, I'm not really too worried when that's done. But that is being done by Rob Passmore. It's a spinner, and it's gonna be the spinner that Triple H had with the silver tip. That's my favourite version. Triple H was one of my favourites to hold the spinner after John Cena and Randy Orton. I have got a penny tag, the WWE scratch logo one, the one with the rose gold / bronze plates, and that's going to be re-levered soon on probably a brown or a red strap. I want it to be something custom, but that will be in the future. So once I get that, you can be sure there'll be a video on that as well. So guys, that's it for my collection. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Unfortunately, my videos do get a lot of thumbs down. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure who's doing it. I'm not sure why they're doing it. I think they're just having fun. Just like everybody else, I work hard on my belt videos. And, you know, I think it's a bit unfair that people give thumbs down just because they can. Unfortunately, that does push the video down the list. So when people search for belt videos, my videos will not show because they go down the list. So if you guys can give it a big thumbs up, that would be great. It'll help the algorithm. Leave a like, leave a comment. Please share this video to the belt groups and to your friends. Let me know which one of these are your favorites. If you could have any one of these, which ones would you have? As I said, one of my favorites is the AEW. My most valuable is probably the Lumis because it's so rare. The one that I really wanted was the NWA. My favorite design version, if I had to choose design, it would be the Cody IC. Obviously, the Smoking Skull is the best custom belt in my opinion. Sentimental reasons, this is one of my favourites because it was given by a good friend and I think it was definitely meant for my collection. This is one of my oldest belts as mentioned, so all of these have some sort of meaning or personal attachment to them. But that's enough about that. Again, if you guys do like my videos, please give them a thumbs up, leave a like, leave a comment, share the video. Please subscribe for more videos, turn on the notification bell so you are always notified whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching.